head football coach of Paducah Tillman, Mike Rogers. Coach, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Coach. How are you?
Now, Coach, we'll get into football a little bit later, but I know we're here to talk about the Game Plan Foundation. Last year I got to go out. You took me on a hunt, my first time ever hunting. I haven't been hunting since, but I enjoyed it. I got to see what you guys do. Great foundation. I know you guys have your big event coming up, and just kind of remind the folks, Game Plan, what you all do and that sort of thing.
Well, next Friday, we only have one public fundraiser a year, and William and I both ask enough people for money in football, so we very rarely ask for money, but we put on a show for families, and that's going to be at Hillview Heights Friday. It's a great event, family deal. All students are free. We'll even let some college kids sneak in there for free. Our general admission tickets are $20. We have a couple corporate tables left. We're only selling 15 of those, but they're $1,000 for 10 seats, and that includes dinner. Shaw Grigsby, who's on the Bassmaster Elite Series, is kind of headlining the show. And then one of our board members is Marty Moore, who played for the New England Patriots. He has 2 Super Bowl rings. Coach Parcells has, talked to us a little bit, and through Marty, he had a great relationship with him. Bill Belichick, obviously, Pete Carroll were his 3 coaches in the NFL. So he had a great time, and also he was an All-SEC performer at UK. So, people are excited to get to see Marty. He has a great testimony, and so does Shaw. Then we have great regional speakers. Mike Cassidy is going to be at our event, the DB coach at Western, and Coach Cassidy's been all over. I mean, the guy's got more bowl rings. He's probably forgotten where they are, but he has a great passion for what we're doing. He started off at Paducah Tillman coaching. Oddly enough, he told me the other day, so we're excited about that, and it'll be a great show. It's a great outdoor show, ball and stick stuff. Tim Tebow hit me the other day as a helmet that he's sending to us. We'll put that on the auction plate. Nick Saban sent us one. The UK guys, Coach Cow, and the people here at Western have been tremendous to us, and on we talk about that. But we'll auction off a bunch of great hunts, give away some guns, learn a lot about hunting and ball and stick stuff, and basically raise money for kids. We have no salary, so it's a true pay-it-forward charity event.
Did Coach Cal sign that as national champion? Just curious.
Is he what?
Did he sign it national champion?
I don't know. I've actually not seen the item yet. We get all this stuff, so I don't know if it's a basketball or what we'll have there. We've not been able to advertise that, but the guy in the other office, the football guy, has promised me a Coach Cal item, and Coach Patino sent us a national championship poster. Wow. We had one of those last year, too. But we'll auction that. We really have too much stuff to auction, to be honest. And we'll hold some. The Saban helmet we held for a year just to, give it the right time. Sure. And we have awesome hunts. I mean, thousands and thousands, an African safari, and lots of cool stuff.
Do you think Andrew needs to go on that African safari? Is he ready for that?
No. Well, the safari would be pampered and guided.
Yeah, sounds good at that.
But he can't afford it.
He's so honest.
No, well,
he's so honest.
We're going to get him on, I told him last year, this turkey hunt was a really nice event, and he just got to see the morning of it, but we're doing that tomorrow, this weekend, and we have 52 kids coming in from all over the state.
Tell our viewers what Game Plan is and how it benefits the kids and what the mission statement is.
It's short, and you can go to gameplan4theoutdoors.com and read a little more detail, but we're very private and confidential about our kids. Basically, the High School Coaching Network reaches out to other high school coaches or preachers or educators or successful businessmen all over the state of Kentucky, and we specialize in finding fatherless and or disadvantaged or a kid that just doesn't get the opportunity to get outside a lot. We have great businessmen all over that put their resources into funding, insuring. We have lawyers, CPAs, all these great guys that help do these great events. We'll do 14 events this year, which is a lot to manage, but nobody gets paid. Just great events, and really helped my football program at Central. And I know it'll help at Tillman, and it'll continue to help at Central. And talked to Kevin yesterday. I said, we've got to get a Bowling Green High kid to one of these events. He said, you're absolutely right. There's no doubt about it. So we're doing that. We've got, kids from Pikeville to Paducah that we're helping.
When you started this foundation, did you ever think it would grow to what it has now? I mean, just when you're talking about the things auctioned off, and not just that, but not just the things that you get to auction, but the people when they hear about it, how they want to step up and help, and how just everyone really seems to really sort of love the idea when they hear it and really want to help this foundation.
Best thing is like when one of your players does really well. The very first kid for me in game plan, it wasn't this fancy deal with websites and all that. And I was 22 or 3, just out of Murray State, and mother asked me to take this kid. She knew I'd hunted, and the dad had some issues and died, but that kid now today is not a kid. He guides for us. He's 30-something years old, and he's a principal of an elementary school.
Great.
And a great guy. And we have a ton of those stories. We've got some here in Bowling Green that same deal. You know, kids getting ready to graduate from Western that went through our program. But again, we're confidential with that stuff. We've been offered a lot of TV shows to sell stories. We don't do that. But there are a lot of great people out there that help.
Well, real quick, Coach, talk to me. What are these kids, when you see their faces and they go and hunt for the first time? I got to see a little bit of it last year when you took me out with you. But some of these kids, you said, have never even been experienced with any of this. So when they get to do it, it seems like a lot of them really enjoy it, too.
Yeah, they do. And I think more than the hunt itself, that's the platform, really, for what we're about. And we put a lot of money and time and effort into those deals. Number one, to make it good for our participants. But the second thing is we want our mentors to have a good time, because they'll do it again. And then they'll invest in the kid when they get back to their local community. And we insure our guides, our mentors. We make sure they're taken care of and they get great opportunities. We want their kids to be able to participate too, so it's a family type environment. But yeah, you're right. The smiles and the looks, you saw that real quick. It's pretty earth shattering.
Well, it's a fantastic foundation. I was very happy to be a part of that last year. You could go hunting. You guys have the big thing coming up. Stick around. Coach is going to talk some football when we come back. You watch The Sports Fan.
Big truck wreck.